So let's dive into event-based one-time passwords. So the difference between event-based one-time password and a random-based one-time password is that there's going to be no direct connection between the device and the server. And there's going to be 2 bits of information that will be shared between the 2 device and the server. Let's dive in. So first bit of information is going to be known as the seed. A seed is a random sequence of bytes, and in this case can be numbers and characters, that's going to be shared between the server and the device. This is going to allow us to hash what is known as the count so that we can then create a one-time password. Let's dive into this a little bit deeper. Every time you initiate an event on your device, it's going to increment this count, and then that count is going to be paired with the seed. Notice, we increment the count when we initiate the event of us attempting to sign in, and then it's going to be paired with the seed, and it's going to generate a one-time password. This one-time password is just the hash between the count and the seed. Now, as we see this, we recognize that this seed must be kept secret on the device and on the server. And so then the server is going to receive this one-time password along with your username and your regular password, and it's going to check the one-time password. It's going to add 1 to its current count and also take the seed that has been shared. Now, it has to add 1 because we initiate the count. Every time we initiate an event, we increment the account on our device, and so then the server is always going to be 1 count behind us because it's waiting for us to make the initial request to it. So then it's going to have to add 1 to the count and to create this one-time password. And if the one-time password matches, then you have properly authenticated. Now keep in mind, this all happens in combination with your username and password as well. Now, there are still vulnerabilities to this. Let's dive in. So the great thing about this is that it doesn't require network connection. What that means is the secret doesn't have to be sent to you and then you have to send it back. That's great. Unlike the random one-time password where the secret has to be sent to you and then sent back, this, we only have to send the secret once. The problem with this here is that an attacker can always clone your phone or clone the device, and also just steal the phone or steal the device. And then they'll have the ability to create this one-time password whenever they need it. Secondly, this does not protect us against phishing attacks. Now, the random one-time password and this event one-time password are not protecting us against phishing attacks as well. Lastly, we have user error. User error comes in when you press and initiate too many events, and then the server is 1 count behind us. Think about it like this. Imagine if somebody were to take that phone that initiates that event to create the one-time password and then just press it multiple times, but you don't actually use the one-time password when it's being generated. That means that this count will increment 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 times, however many times that you click it. And then when you attempt to sign in again, you click it again, you create a one-time password, the server is still stuck multiple sequences behind because it never actually received those one-time password challenges to then increment itself. So that is the user error in this case. Stay tuned for my next video where we discuss how we can improve on this using time-based one-time passwords.